Dr. Nik, and I am excited again, as usual. Same story, different week. But guess what we're doing today? We're outside, we're social distancing, we're being safe, and we are enjoying the outdoor adventure. So there's going to be a fusion between camping and backpacking. And again, when I tell you I absolutely know nothing about camping. I've always been afraid to camp and not even knowledgeable about backpacking. So I am learning today. This is my very first experience today with you guys again. So everything that I'm experiencing with you through my outdoor adventure is something that I am experiencing sometimes for the first time, other than CrossFit. So we are going to demonstrate basics, I guess, if you will. If you want to go camping and you don't know anything about it, or if you want to go backpacking. So let's get started. I'm excited. So guys, okay, so now I always have to have someone who is the expert because they're teaching me and you and us together. So today I have someone that knows about camping and hiking and can give us 101 for today. So we have Jason here. Jason, thank you first so much for being here. And I am going to try to ask as many questions as possible. And so let's just start. Tell me what you know, what to ask, like what if I came to you and said I want to learn how to camp, where to go, what to do, how to do, what would you tell me?
All right, first I would say you have to buy a tent, a sleeping bag, and basically that's all you need to start out. So you can go anywhere, your backyard, you can pitch the tent, roll in there and sleep in there overnight. That's camping, you know. So there's a lot of tiers to camping.
Yeah.
So that's easy. Then you can go to campgrounds. You can.
When I think of camping, I think campgrounds.
Yeah, that's camping.
But you know, I'm chicken, so I'll be afraid of the dark. So I'm always thinking, how can you be safe? And what if animals come, or what if other dangerous people come around?
Yeah.
So I think of camping as it can be fun, but also can get anxiety with it too. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, you're out in the middle of the woods and you hear weird sounds and weird animal sounds. So yeah, I totally understand that. That's why I take my gun with me when I'm going, just for a sense of security.
Gotcha.
A knife or whatnot. So
we're in South Carolina. So how many campgrounds, or how accessible is it for us to camp?
Well, campgrounds, there's got to be at least 50 in South Carolina, and they're all over the place. So you got some in Charleston, they have some in Myrtle Beach. You can camp on the beach.
That would be fun.
Save some money.
That would be fun.
Some are what they call primitive campgrounds, where they don't have any running water. They don't have
That's camping.
any. Now, to get to the next tier, if you want to kind of go a little bit more extreme, you can go backpacking, and that's what I have right here. My backpack, and before this I already packed everything up. So this is about what it weighs if you're going in the mountains or whatever, and you're going back in the woods for a couple of days. You have everything you need in here to survive and somewhat comfort. So you won't be as comfortable as you would if you was in a campground, but you still, you can make yourself comfortable and have a good time. So let me do this. All right, so this is backpacking. This is my backpack, and I am going to see if Dr. Nik can carry it for a little bit. We're gonna go down this trail right here and see how far she could get. All right.
Labor for you guys. Dr. Nik is actually hiking. Can you believe that? Man, I surprise myself sometimes.
All right, so the first thing I have up top, just in case I need some water, is a water filter. And when you're out in the middle of the woods, there's no 7-Eleven to go get a Red Bull or something. So if you run out of water, don't drink the water without a filter, because you will get sick. So not only will you be thirsty, but you'll be sick and have bad stomach ache. So got my cup where I put my coffee in. It folds out like that. Real light. All right, here's the rest of the tent, the tent stakes. This is a one-man tent, and right here is a 10 below zero sleeping bag. And all right, then we got the hatchet. All right, for cutting wood, or as the great doctor said, protection. Freeze-dried food, real light. All right, I always have a flashlight or some type of lantern. This is an electric lantern you can kind of hang up on a tree, because you know there's not gonna be any lights out there. So, all right, so this is how we cook. With this right here, you can cook a pretty big meal. And you can cook over the fire, but you can't have like hot dogs or anything, because they'll go bad because you don't have a cooler or anything. So mostly we eat freeze-dried food. All right, you take this out like this. This right here is propane. You can get these at Dick's, anywhere, any store. They're like 10 bucks a piece. All right, and you set it down, and you put, we'll just say this is a pot, because I think I have a pot in here. Oh, here it is. All right, so you get the water, and I usually use the river water that has been filtered, because once you boil it, it kills all the bacteria and whatnot. So you light the fire, put it on there, and wait till it boils. All right, food. The food you can get at Sportsman's Warehouse, you can get it at Dick's, you can get it at Sports Authority, and this is just simple stuff. You can actually get like big giant meals in a bag. Beef stroganoff, I don't like beef stroganoff, but you get that, spaghetti, it's all and you would think it wouldn't taste good, but it's so good, especially if you're hungry out there in the middle of nowhere.
So guys, there you have it. Thank you very much, Jason. So now you said that you can either do something or something, and I would be what? What did you say?
You could go glamp. There's a joke that there's something called glamping.
I wouldn't glamp, guys. I would want to be in the true nature with the wildebeest and a hatchet. So, well, is there anything, because I don't know what to ask because I've never done this, but if you were to say in some first time camping, no knowledge whatsoever, not even research, basic. You said tent, sleeping bag, and technically that's all you need. Gotcha.
That'll be camping. Gotcha. And of course you can bring chairs. Like if you're camping at a campground, you'll bring your own folding chairs.
Gotcha. Is there certain, like there's certain neighborhoods that's safe and not safe.
Yeah.
So is there a certain like reputation of different campsites that are safe versus not safe, or animals versus, non-dangerous animals?
Yeah. Well, on the East Coast, we don't have many animals that attack us.
So you say.
We have black bears. We don't have grizzly bears. That's on the West Coast. We have black bears, and they're more scared of us than we are them. But if they're cornered, or if some idiot goes out there and tries to feed them or whatnot, yeah, they're gonna attack. Or if they have their young with them, they're gonna attack. But most of the time, black bears just run off.
That's what we have to worry about.
Yeah, black bears. They have some bobcats, some lynx, but other than that, you don't really have to worry about anything. The thing I worry about the most, actually, is a snake.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, is they do have poisonous snakes.
In your what do you call it? Your safety thing, your 911 kit, your safety kit.
Oh yeah.
What do you have in there?
Bandages, Band-Aids, snake bite kit.
Okay.
Kind of sucks out the venom if you get bit. Just little stuff that just in case of emergency.
Gotcha. And again, with emergency, it would always be good to let somebody that's home or somewhere other than with you, where you are, location.
Oh yeah.
That kind of good stuff. Making sure you're safe.
Yeah.
All right, guys, there we have it. We have just experienced an episode with Dr. Nik, camping, fusion, hiking. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe, like, share with others, and we are looking forward to next week. See you then. Dr. Nik is actually hiking. Can you believe that? Man, I surprise myself sometimes.